oh. Now I'm in trouble. Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome to the vlog. I'm just checking some colubrid snakes right now. A lot of things are gravid, starting to go off of food. Looks like eggs are not too far off. I hope the start of your day is really amazing. Today I'm just gonna do some snake work. Gonna rendezvous with Lori for some lunch. Anyways, I'm off to get some snake work done. First real task of the day is actually to take Daisy out and get her soaked. She just always goes through bad sheds, and when it comes to snakes, really, bad sheds are typically due to low humidity, but I'm kind of confused because she's always shedding bad and everything around her is shedding good. Now, sometimes sheds can also do with health, but she seems to be completely healthy. She eats great, she looks great, so I don't know what it is. That girl just always has a problem shedding. As a matter of fact, I'm considering switching over to Reptile Prime coconut bedding on her just to get the humidity up in her cage, so hopefully she sheds better. But for now, she has to get soaked and hopefully get that bad shed off, and I don't have anyone to help me other than Noah, so Noah's excited about the opportunity, right?
No.
No. Noah isn't exactly as enthusiastic about snakes as I am, but we're gonna have a good go at it, and it's gonna be fine. Okay, so we gotta get Daisy out. Now, it's been interesting lately. She's a great girl and she's super docile, but lately she's been a little bit cage defensive, which is unusual for her. I'm not sure if it's the time of the year she's just more motivated. Not 100% sure, but you have to be a lot more careful with Daisy than you were a couple months ago for whatever reason. As a matter of fact, when I started to open up the cage, she did a little strike, so gotta be careful. So Daisy is always a little bit difficult to get out of the cage. She just really knows how to hang on to that cage and give you a hard time. And she's really giving us a hard time getting out right now. Can you get her? Of course, Noah bailed on me, so I am here alone to clean the cage, and then I'll let Daisy soak for probably about 45 minutes or so, and then we'll try to get her shed off, get her back in her cage. But in the meantime, I've got to clean this cage by myself. Thank you, Noah. Okay, her cage is all set and all cleaned up and ready to go. Again, I'm going to leave her soaked for another about half hour, and then I'll come back, get her back in the cage, get her shed off. She should look beautiful because we're going to feed her in the next day or two. I'm over to go meet Lori at one of her favorite cheating restaurants. So whenever she wants to have a cheat meal, there's a place called Leandro's, which is a crazy cool, mainly like a breakfast place, but they have really great breakfasts that are, I mean, just a total indulging, right? Definitely not good for your health. This morning she said, hey, after the gym, you want to go to Leandro's? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So let's go see how many calories we can put in our body.
You control the dark, the atmosphere. You hold my heart, you break these fears. 'Cause you...
I said, where did those shoes come from?
These shoes?
Yeah, those shoes.
I've had these for a long time.
No, you have not ever had those.
Do you like them?
No.
You don't like them?
Not even remotely.
You don't like these shoes?
No, I don't like those shoes. Why do you always act so surprised? They get uglier every pair you get.
These are awesome shoes. You're out of your mind. These are really cool.
They're hideous. They don't even make any sense. It's like a pair of socks with laces. Like
What do you mean? They're not like a pair of socks.
Yes, it is. It's literally a pair of socks with some straps.
What did you get, Lori? What is that?
Fruity Pebbles.
So Lori got Fruity Pebble French toast, and I got Cinnamon Toast Crunch French toast. We're gonna share a little bit. Okay, so now I'm in a complete food coma. Got to go back to the shop and work. Okay, so I am pretty excited to talk about this, and I'd like to hear your guys' opinion of this, because, you know, I've been working with snakes for 30 years, and I always say that people underestimate their intelligence. You know, most people think snakes are stupid animals. I say that they're very primordial, and that they're actually a lot smarter than most people think. Now, there's actually a recent study that I want to share with you right now. Actually, Vladimir Dinetz of the University of Tennessee believed that there might be some hunting coordination, so he traveled down to Cuba to a national park to observe a network of cave systems with a Cuban boa hunting. Now, they eat the Jamaican fruit bats. This is what happens. There's a cave right here. So this cave is where the bats live, and yeah, okay, they're not great bats, and they're not actually Jamaican fruit bats, but you get the point. These are bats. Now, what happens is that if one snake, okay, it's not a Cuban boa, but hey, rather than going with this snake, I figured this snake would be better, which is actually a rattlesnake. But let's pretend that this snake is a Cuban boa. If it went to the front of the cave, what would happen is that when the bats were leaving, it would probably have a difficult time catching a bat, because there's all these bats and only one snake. Now, what happened with Vladimir's research is that the boas would actually coordinate, and all of these boas would go to the front of the cave and wait for dusk. Now, at dusk, when the bats are leaving, they would create a snake-like wall. Now, you may say, well, so what, Brian? All the snakes just went to the cave to try to get a bat. But the fact is that after 9 days of observing, he noticed that all the snakes went to the similar spots in the cave, creating a basic snake-like wall, which would actually make a narrow passage for the bats to get through. Now, that would increase the potential of them actually being successful in their hunt. Now, you may say, hey, that's maybe just coincidence, but not really. I mean, this shows true intelligence in the fact that they're aware of other snakes and what the other snakes are doing, and they're lining up, creating a wall, working together to have the most successful hunt possible. Now, that pretty much proves one thing that has never been proven before, that reptiles can hunt in packs, basically. Now, that may be a nightmare for a lot of people, but some of the footage that has been caught of these snakes hunting is pretty spectacular. So there you have it. I mean, snakes are smart enough to hunt in packs and be aware of one another and coordinate a hunt that gives them a successful meal. So I want to know from you guys down in the comments, what do you think? Is that one of the coolest things you've ever seen, or what? And tell me, do you think that snakes are smart, or do you still think that snakes are just dumb creatures that don't believe in anything? Now, we've got to be careful as human beings to think that snakes are like humans. We can't measure intelligence based on what we think. Hey, just because a dog comes and wags its tail and we pet it doesn't mean that it's any smarter, or dumber for that matter, than a reptile that doesn't come to our commands. I think reptiles are smart, and I think snakes are smart, and I certainly have proven it. So there you go. I thought you guys would enjoy that. Okay, let's get back to it and check on Daisy. I think that she's been soaking long enough, and her shed should come off pretty easy. What are you doing? Hi, sweetheart. And again, just that soak is just what she needs. It absorbs that moisture, and then you can just get that shed off really easy. See how easy it comes off? And we'll just kind of shed her out like this. Oh, now I'm in trouble. Okay, so mission accomplished. Daisy, all the shed off. She looks perfect, which is what I want because, like I said, I'm going to feed her in the next couple days, and I just don't like my snakes to be in stuck shed. Definitely have to work on that humidity issue with her, though. I think that reptile prime bedding's the way to go. So, okay, on to the next. Okay guys, well I'm going to end the vlog here. It's about 8:45. I've been working all day, and to be honest with you, I'm still adjusting a little bit from the jet lag getting back from Indonesia. So I'm going to go home and just kind of relax rather than film or anything. I hope you guys don't mind, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I really appreciate you guys watching. I mean, literally, you guys mean the world to me, and I realize that if you guys don't watch and comment and like and share and do all the things you do, that I can't keep doing the things that I do. So thank you guys so much for it, and I hope that you have an absolutely amazing day. Remember to try to stay as positive as you can. I know the world's a negative world a lot of times. Try to rise above and make sure to be kind to somebody today. Also, smash that like button and hit that notification bell. I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.